Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Barker. I see you in the chat already. How do I just need that a little bit smaller? My screen a little better. Same with that one. The recent events. There we go. That's better. Right. Going to be in and out of the chat today. That's no worries, Barker. You do you. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Like I say, I'm just going to be trying to record some content today, hopefully. Been a long while since I've done any streaming. I think we're all good. Sound's working. I'm not going to put any music on in the background. Because I saw my Spotify thingy-majiggy, my Spotify year roundup thing yesterday, and yeah, because of streaming, playing music for streams and videos, I ended up with all my top played tracks being like crappy friggin' copyright free music rubbish. Now I should be live. Am I not live on the old YouTube? I thought I was live on the YouTube as well today. I thought I was like multi-streaming. I can see it there that I'm live. The video is supposed to be public. Maybe I've just got to wait for a few minutes for everything to catch up with me. Maybe I'm just a little bit too quick. There we are, found it. There we go. There, we are live. No post saying it on Discord. Because I started off unlisted and then I've switched it to public, so maybe not. But it is there, I can see it. I can see it, and if I change that over to all messages, I'll be ready if anybody comes into the YouTube chat. But of course, I'll see their chat on the screen. Right then, we ought to try starting the video, I guess. Right then, let's get into this. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Estancia Sao Carlos with me, Siwadi, here in Farming Simulator 22. It is the start of a lovely new May morning. All the contracts are done and have been completed. So that's all good. Cedar's back over here. It's all been repaired, washed, cleaned and everything. Let's have a bit of a quick look at things. Is there any fresh new contracts today? There's some forage contracts. And that's it. Just some forage contracts. So we're not going to be worrying too much about that. You may also have noticed my bank balance currently is only 128 grand. And you're probably thinking, why is your bank balance so poor when you recently just did all those fantastic contracts and potato harvesting and everything? Well, ladies and gents, I have gone through with my plan. I did say that when we got paid, we would be buying our own land. So there we have it, ladies and gents. Not only have I got a farm, I've also got 2 extra fields. I've got fields 7 and 8. Okay, included with my lovely little purchase of my home location. We've also got a house. We've got a fuel tank. and we've got a water tank. That's all we've got on our land. No silo or anything like that. Okay, it's all pretty much as it looks. Right, so I guess what first things we need to do then is start moving bits of equipment and stuff up to our new base of operations. The away shirt is smart. That away shirt is smart. Thank you, Barker. I appreciate that. Yeah, long time coming getting this shirt. I also appreciate I've been wearing it far too many days this week, and it's probably time I did actually change it and put it to the laundry. But that tells you what kind of week I've been having, Barker. Because I just haven't given a about getting changed, getting dressed, seeing the world. Oh yeah, that's why I thought I have to try and stream today and try and pull myself out of the doom and gloom that I've got myself into. Hopefully get back to normal business over the next few days, next week. So yeah, I played a little bit of Farm Sim last night with Mr. Helgi on the multiplayer server just to break myself back into it gently. We did a nice little seeding contract on the Tranquil Waters map. Did a few little odd jobs around the farm that needed to be done. Also fixed an issue with one of the fields that has cropped up from the recent, obviously, game update and having to update the map. To fix issues that have been caused by the new game update and recent DLC release. So hopefully everything's all okay on that front, and hopefully me and Mr. Helgi will be back onto the multiplayer server Friday evening or tomorrow evening, for those of you watching live currently now. And yes, Mr. Helgi did recently almost break his PC by doing a BIOS update and getting that absolutely round his neck. And I'm glad you came to his aid, Barker. Thank you for that. You rescued him immensely. Got him up and running again. And that'll be my next thing, you know. When I take this PC apart in a week's time and start building my new one, then I'll be the one with like, oh, I've got no PCs. Everything's broken. Although all the bits have arrived. As of this morning, all the parts for my new PC have arrived. The power supply came this morning. It was meant to come yesterday, and literally I was following it on the tracker, and it got to the point where it was 8 stops away from me, and then something must have happened with the delivery driver, because he never appeared. And then all the tracker did was switch to, your item is running late but is still going to arrive by 10 PM. And then 10 PM came and went and there was no sign of my item, my power supply, and instead the order changed to we are very sorry to report there's been a problem with your order. We will try and get you we'll try and get you an item. We'll try and deliver an item to you tomorrow. If we are unable to, you can come back and request a refund. So yes, I was quite happy that a parcel turned up this morning. Good morning, came a long way. How are you? How are you doing, sir? The only thing I wasn't too happy about was that when the driver turned up with my new power supply unit, he asked me for my password before he could hand it to me. Because apparently it required one of those one-time only password things that Amazon sometimes gives you. And I gave him the password that I had, which was for yesterday's delivery, and that apparently was incorrect. And Amazon hadn't actually sent me a new password for today's attempted delivery, so I was like, I don't know what the password is then, mate. Sorry. If it's not that one. So he had to get on the phone to HQ and explain the situation, and they said, oh, okay, it's fine. Let him have it. Let him have the parcel. So yeah, I've had literally loads of deliveries the last week. Every part of my new PC has been rolling in, case and everything. I can't believe how big some of the boxes are for some of the stuff. I need to get it all moved because other people in the house are not happy with me for how much space I'm taking up with boxes. Plus I've had all other deliveries obviously filtering in, dribs and drabs. The plan at the moment is still 10th of December. Yes, that is obviously my original date, but there is a possible chance that I might pull it forward if people are available, venue is available and everything. I know family members are telling me not to do it, not to lug all the parts out of the house and go and do the build somewhere else. They want me to do the build here, but I'm like, I just don't see there being enough room here to strip down 2 PCs at the same time. And get everything updated. Especially not while we've got obviously the little doggies running around everywhere, and you know, puppies are just into everything, and I don't want them getting hold of stuff and chewing on stuff, you know. And I can't very well shut them out because they need to be able to get obviously outside to do what they need to do when they need to do it. You know, you can't explain to a dog that it's not allowed to go outside to the toilet when it needs to go. So they need to have free run through the house. Right. What else am I moving up to that top location? I'll take the weeder. Might be easier to take some of this other, use some of this other equipment and stuff. Move it. But yeah, I bought my land after completing all the contracts, the potato harvestings. Yes, I did do the other field. After doing field 8, I did go across the road and do the other field as well. I didn't record any of that. I just played that one day last week. I think it might have been Friday last week. I just sat and did that all on my own, offline, because I wanted to play a game, but I didn't feel like streaming or recording. I didn't want to be on camera. I wasn't feeling great, so I just thought I'd just do some playing. And it was a bit like last night, doing the multiplayer with Mr. Helgi and not having to worry about streaming or recording. It was just nice just to be able to play the game, have a chat with somebody, and just chill out without feeling like, you know, I have to work. And I know this is going to sound obviously very negative in the video, and people are going to be like turning off straight away and going, right, skip on to the next one. On to the next one in the playlist. I've got to try and be more upbeat. Put the show on. No, I don't want to have a rant barker because a lot of my videos end up ranty, and I don't think that makes for great viewing. I really don't. You know? I don't think the audience want to hear it, you know? Everybody has problems, everybody has issues, and a lot of time people come to these sort of things to get away from what they're dealing with. So why do I then want to trouble everybody by unloading all my stuff? by dumping. Dumping on people in streams and videos, you know. The only rants you want to hear are the post-match rants. Yeah, the football stream post-match rants. Well, to be honest, Barker, given obviously last weekend, although we have got an away match this week, I'm thinking I might not stream it. I might not stream the match this week. Again, purely and simply because obviously there's been some major upheaval again in the club this week, and I don't really want to, you know, if we're still performing badly on the pitch, I don't really want to cover that anymore. For a couple of reasons. You know, I hate to show people. I'm hating the fact that I'm showing people who, you know, are putting in an effort, putting in work, and are trying to do good things in negative. And then at the same time, the players that aren't putting in and contributing and helping and giving a damn, I don't feel like they deserve to have any airtime. I don't feel like I should be rewarding them by putting them on film and you know. And my attitude is, if you want people to see you, you've got to play, you've got to perform. You know, I will do videos when you're delivering and doing your jobs, and I'll make you look good for potential future employers. You know, if you're trying to tout yourself, you're looking for moves to other levels of the footballing world, then. But obviously, recording you right now ain't doing anybody any favours. And you know what? I also now realise I should pick a faster tractor for doing this job. Because the moving day is going to be bad enough if I'm using this slow thing. Also, I believe I need to go and plough field 8, the one that had the potatoes on it. I need to start ploughing that. But I might just do a vlog. I might just record a vlog on Saturday. I know it's a bit different because obviously I'll be taking the bus to the game this weekend. But I might still do a vlog. I might do a bit of a pre-match recording before I leave the house. Pre-match thoughts, or whilst I'm driving to the stadium to catch the bus. And then I might just record some stuff while I'm at the game without streaming it. And then I can always do a post-match rant thing. When I get home Saturday night. It's raining outside, which is nice because I didn't like waking up this morning to see a slight dusting of snow on the ground. Don't need any of that nonsense. We don't. Although if it wants to do it, Tuesday the 5th of December would be nice. Get that Dunstan game cancelled and postponed again. Right. That looks like a plough. That looks like a plough. That's a cultivator. How many ploughs have I got? I have got 2. I've got the 6 metre one and I've got the 5.2 metre one. Right, in that case, I'll take the fence. And what we can do is we can start doing the ploughing then. That is my most powerful. The Fendt is my most powerful tractor at the moment, isn't it? Yes. Pretty sure it is. Obviously, we'll need to do some more upgrades down the line. I can actually go this way, I've discovered. To that field. Wow. That requires 180 horsepower and can travel at 6 kilometers an hour. That's got 296 horsepower. Why is that? Struggling. To get any speed up. This could take a long time. Fortunately, for me, don't really have anything else pressing at the moment. Like I say, unless I decide to do forage contracts, there's nothing else for me to do contract-wise till, I think, next month. I don't have to worry about mowing the grass anytime soon. Going on with this thing. There we go. We're moving. Like I say, I've not really done a lot of serious field work though, have I, on this map? since the update from Giants, and obviously this map is very, very old. It was one of the first maps that released on the mod hub for the game, and has never had like any kind of updates or additional support from the map author since it was released. So there's no telling if under the hood things are playing nice, and whether there's like any issues going on between the map and the new update. One of the reasons why I started looking at other maps the other day, and last weekend as I was travelling to the last football match, I happened to notice the Chipping Norton map has released on the mod hub, which is actually based on the real Clarkson's farm, but obviously for licensing purposes and things like that, I'm not allowed to actually call it Clarkson's farm. So it's the Chipping Norton map, and it's available on the mod hub from Giants on all platforms, so console players, PlayStation, Xbox, etc. You can all download it right now and start playing it. I've had a very, very brief look at the map. Very brief. So brief, in fact, I've not made it out of the farm. Literally just loaded up the map. Changed obviously some in-game settings to do with like the game speed and difficulty and AI options, and then pretty much saved and exited. So I've not really had much chance to have a look round and explore the Chipping Norton map. I did see the starting equipment, tractors, and I like the fact that you've obviously got Caleb's class tractor in your starting equipment. And then the map author has used a little bit of creative license, because obviously we don't actually have any Lamborghini tractors in the game, not the base game, not in DLC form or anything like that. So what he's done is he's taken one of the in-game Deutsch Fahr tractors and has customised it, repainted it to make it look like the Lamborghini of Clarkson's. Because effectively, when all is said and done at the end of the day, Clarkson's Lamborghini is just a dressed up, rebadged Deutsch Fahr tractor. Because as we saw in the first season of Clarkson's farm, when he was having issues with it and couldn't start it one day, Caleb told him to ring Deutsch Fahr service desk, speak to somebody at Deutsch Fahr, and got him going again, because they'd already lost a day of productivity because they couldn't start the tractor. So the next day, Caleb was like, let's get on, let's ring the service desk, speak to somebody who's smarter than us, and see how we fix this machine. So yes, in the actual map that you download, the Lamborghini is a Deutsch Fahr, but still good. I mean, obviously, if you've got access to mods like we have on PC, I don't know whether there's any Lamborghini mods for the console players. I haven't looked, but I do have obviously the Lamborghini that's one series down from Clarkson's that I've downloaded previously on PC, which I used in my Calmsden Farm Let's Play, which you can find on the channel. There is a playlist of my Calmsden playthrough where we had the Lambo. Did have some issues with the Lambo originally. After one of Giant's updates, I did run into an issue with the Lambo where the in-cab camera for the first-person view flipped upside down, and every time I went in cab, the screen was upside down. and I had to get a modder friend of mine, obviously Mr. Stevie of Farming Simulator mods fame, and obviously map author fame of such great maps as Tranquil Waters, Four Lakes, not Riverview, Ringwoods, and obviously in FS19 some of the great maps he did in FS19, Lakeland Vale, Snettertons, Ellsbrun 4X. He was able to help me and talk me through what I needed to do in Giants Editor to basically remove the first person cam in the machine, in the tractor, and add a new one which wasn't glitched and broken by the update to the game. So yes, I enjoyed having the Lamborghini tractor in my Calmston playthrough, so I will probably dig that mod out. I should have it still somewhere on my PC. And should I decide to actually start playing on the Chicken Norton map, I will be able to use the actual Lambo. I'll probably swap the Deutsch Fahr one for the Lambo. But yes, we have got land. Didn't really show you much of the land, did I? I'll let this worker man carry on doing some ploughing for me. I don't know if I need lime and stuff. I might need lime, in all fairness. That's something I didn't consider, is it? We do not require any lime. Excellent. But I might lime spread it anyway, seeing as I've got it ploughed. And then obviously we need to get the stones collected off the field. I think, what is that? Is that my little wheel roller? That is my little wheeled roller. That is the soil roller though, not the my mind's fogging on me. Not the grass roller, so I'm free to take that one up to the farm. The grass stuff, all the stuff for actually like doing my grass field, probably still going to keep down here, because it makes no sense for me to drag it from all the way up at the top of the map every time I need it. So the grass stuff I might still keep down here at the store. But any field work stuff, you might as well move it to the farm. Also, for people that have played this map and are going to say to me, you should have started with some animal pens at your farm on that bit of land that you bought. There was a chicken, was a chicken pen, and there was also a sheep pen. You would be correct, there was. However, I have removed those because I'm running the enhanced animal mod. I want to make sure that any pens that I place are going to be compatible with the enhanced animal mod and the new animal types that mod adds. So, like for example, the sheep pen, I need to have one that supports goats and can have goat milk collected somewhere, and somewhere for me to collect it and sell it, which you can't do with the maps pens. And then also, like the chickens, I need to have support for the ducks. If I decide to go down the duck road rather than the chicken road, for something a little bit different. And capacity-wise, I don't think the capacity on the pen on this map was adequately sufficient. So I will be putting in my own duck pen, if you like, when we get a chance. Right now though, with 128 grand in the bank, I'm kind of not looking to spend tons of money where I can. I'm hoping to played up a bit. Obviously, in June we will have grass cutting to do, which will be nice. We'll have all the grass collecting, grass mowing. We'll have our next bunch of silage bales to do, and wrap, and get collected and stored up. They were very profitable when we when I did the obviously the selling of those. Bearing in mind I didn't actually sell that many of them, because we kind of split the field into like thirds. I did like 1/3 of the field as silage, and then I did the other 2/3 as hay. So the profit I made from the third, 1/3 of silage bales, has been very good. So I reckon a full 100% field of silage bales is going to make me a lot of money. You know, we made what, 400,000 I think it was from the bales that I did have. So treble that, you're looking at maybe over $1 million for a full field, which would be very nice. I'm just surprised there's not, I mean that is my field, but I'm surprised there isn't ploughing jobs for the other field that I did the potato harvest on. For Sheila McFarland, which I pulled in very quickly. If you remember, it was the field here, field 25. I pulled that one in. So I've done an extra job for Sheila, which means I think I've now done 2 jobs for her in this whole save. Still can't bloody borrow any equipment for her. So unless I've got a contract underway or something that gives me equipment, I'm snookered. But yeah, the potato contract was very, very slow going with that machine that they lent me, the first farmer lent me. Didn't help as well with the issues I had first off with the trailer, first trailer that didn't actually accept potatoes. So for the future purposes, if I do a potato contract, I will be renting a completely different piece of equipment to help me with that. Especially the harvesting side of it, to speed that process up. Welcome back, Barker, and you're on the PC, that's good. Good. Right, we are almost, well, we're not almost, we are really on. We're at the end of the episode, the YouTube episode, or the VOD of the YouTube episode. So, I'm going to pick up my next bit of kit here at the farm, which is probably going to be, ooh, what do I want to pick up? What can I pick up? That looks like it's quite heavy. No, I can lift it. I just can't actually use it with this tractor. Okay. We'll take that to the farm. And whilst I'm taking that to the farm, I will say to everybody watching the Monday's YouTube video, thank you for watching today's episode. Really hope you've enjoyed it. I will be back in a couple of days' time with the next one. But for now, from me, take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye. Right, so obviously we carry on. People of YouTube in the old live stream, watching today's content, and obviously for all the people on Kick, thank you very much for being here today on this lovely Thursday afternoon, where the sun's out again now in real life. We've just had a rain, now the sun's out, blue sky. The British weather can't make up its mind today. We've had everything today. We've had snow, rain, sunshine. All in the space of a few hours. Can you believe it? Cold but sunny, yeah, it has been cold. When I put the cover on my car yesterday afternoon, I was like, I can't be dealing with defrosting and scraping windows first thing in the morning, de-icing windows when I need to go out. But then this morning, because it snowed, I took one look at that and went, I'm not going anywhere. You know, as much as I really do need to go to the gym, because I've not been this week, I was like, not today. Not today. So tomorrow morning, pressure's on. Because I've been slacking this week. Slacking badly. Need to go. I need to go and just do the cardio session, if anything. Just make sure I do the cardio session. Don't worry too much about the weights and stuff, but make sure at least I get a good hour of cardio in tomorrow. Yeah, it's been one of those weeks, Barker. It really has. Right, you can stay here. Oh, this end now, mate. Because all the other equipment is going to be way too big for you to be pulling about. You might as well stay up here. In fact, actually, I should be able to park you inside my lovely new shed. What did I think of the United game last night? Honestly, Barker, I never saw it. Didn't see it. Completely forgot all about it. It wasn't until I was streaming with Mr. Helgi that I realised it was on. The game was on. When I was looking through my phone and saw like a notification thing. Sky Sports notification. So yeah. I mean, right now, it's hard to have any kind of... You mean gaming? Yeah, gaming. When I was just gaming with Mr. Helgi, doing various different bits and responding to messages and WhatsApps and stuff whilst I was streaming with him. But yeah, at the moment, it's just very hard for me to get interested in United, full stop. I really can't be arsed with them. They're playing worse than we are, playing worse than Grantham, you know. And they've got, I mean, United ain't got no excuse given how much money they've got and the setup that they've got and the players that they've got. He felt like joining the Siege tourney and then never streaming again. Hey, if you can win it, dude, go ahead. Yeah, it's quite nice to be able to over here and just move all the equipment. Nice chilled session. then we can look at if I get everything moved. Oh, I'm wondering, is that on Kick, that siege tourney thing? Because I'm sure I saw some Kick people playing Siege yesterday that I have never seen playing the game before, ever. Okay. I get it now. Yeah, I saw one streamer that managed to blow themselves up with C4. And their excuse was they're more used to the key binds in Apex rather than obviously Siege and stuff. It's the game I coach at a very high level. Oh, well, if you coach it, mate, you should definitely be able to win it. I mean, if that's allowed. You could be like the tournament ringer. Win and do the... Do I want to take that tractor? Or do I want to just park this one here and start using the other one? Again, I'm thinking about the fact that this one obviously isn't that fast either. Right, we can take the trailer. I think, apart from the cultivator, everything else lying around here is grass stuff. Fairly certain it's grass stuff, so it can kind of stay here. Obviously I can rejigger it. The harvester I'll move. I'll take the harvester up to the farm as well, get that out of the way. Put that up the farm, the farm where it belongs. The Academy Pro team, you might have heard of them actually, lol. Have I? Base Station Gaming. No. Doesn't ring any bells. I'm not really, like, say, into the whole esports thing. I don't follow it at all. I think the only esports team I know is Team Liquid, and that's because there's a streamer on Kick who is a partner of someone in the team, and there was like a whole YouTube series or something. They did like a whole YouTube series or something where people were competing and trying out to get on the team. This person's partner was in it. Yeah, that's about the only one I know. Again, because I'm not really into the whole like first-person shooter stuff and all that, I don't really get into esports. No, for me to watch that type of game, it's more about, to be honest, I'm more watching the person. If I'm ever watching in a stream where a first-person shooter is being played, it's more because I'm trying to support the person than actually the game. Care about the game. Most of the time I have no freaking idea what's going on. Health made you take a step back. Okay, dude. Sorry to hear that. Everybody's having rough times at the minute. very rough times. And that's what annoys me quite a bit at the minute, is the fact that physically, health-wise, I'm probably in the best condition I've been in for a long time right now. At this moment, physically, I'm actually in a really good place. And now it's just like my mind's fucking given up the ghost. My mind's gone on the blink. It's letting me down, you know? Hate that. Seasonal. I don't know if it's seasonal depression or not. I just think it's depression for period that I've always had for, you know, the last 13 years. It just comes and goes, and I mean, I'm trying to think when the doctors increased my meds, when they put me up to 4 a day, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. I'm trying to think how long that's been since I've been on that dosage. Maybe it's just a case of I've become adjusted to it, I've become accustomed to it, and we might need to look at either increasing again, or if I can't increase this particular medication, we might have to try something else out. So we might have to switch to a different one. If I've already adjusted to it and it's no longer having the effect it should do. But yeah, you're trying to pull yourself out. I am. Like today, it's like, you know, let's go live, let's do something. I can't just spend another day just laid on the sofa downstairs. Kitten Little Bits. Hello KLB, how are you doing, sir? How's the riding going, dude? I've seen you doing some riding this week. I've caught your streams. Haven't been able to post much in the chat, if at all, but I've been lurking. You're trying to keep the chin up and riding a bit. So yeah, I think it seems like everybody's having it rough at the minute. I was just actually saying to Barker that, you know, it's so weird just recently. I've been struggling mentally. But today it's like, you know, I've got to do something. Because, you know, doing nothing is not helping. Holiday, seasonal change, yeah. I think it's just a combination of everything, like you say. I mean, obviously, I expect, you know, next month to be rough. I certainly expect Christmas to be rough. Sort of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day is going to be a very hard day in this household for everyone, not just me, for everyone. I'm not looking forward to that. And normally I'm super, you know, Christmas fan, big Christmas fan. You know, normally I'd have the Christmas music playing and all the tunes and stuff, and just not feeling it, you know, at the minute. I mean, we've put some decorations up. I mean, you know, my mother's gone and she's done some, but it's a lot scaled back and, you know, understated compared to previous years. We've even given some decorations away in the last week or two. that we're just never going to use again. Oh yeah, tough times. Do something, exactly, do anything. That's right, and that's one of the reasons why no matter what the situation is tomorrow morning, when I open my eyes and get out of bed and I throw open those curtains, I've got to go to the gym tomorrow and I've got to do some exercise, because that'll help. Because I'll be honest, you know, I expected when I started going to the gym that I'd come out of the gym absolutely knackered, physically wrecked, not able to do anything. But actually I've been finding the opposite. I've been going to the gym, doing my workout, and I've been so mentally freaking charged that, you know, I haven't been able to wait to get home to start making content, to start streaming, to start doing stuff. And I think, yeah, the last week and a bit, I've probably, because I've not done that, it's telling. You started going for a swim yet? I have done a swimming. I've tried swimming on 3 occasions, and what I've discovered is I can't swim. I just cannot coordinate my arms and legs to work in the in sync. So I really do struggle with that. So I've kind of put the swimming on the back burner, and I'm just focusing. I can splash and I can sink, but not swim. Yes. I mean, the most I've managed to do in one swimming session is 2 lengths of the pool, and I had to have a rest in between those. So the closest I get to the pool at the minute is when I use the sauna after a workout. Right, that's moved that. I'll leave that there. Next up, let's move this fella. Yeah, it's not for everyone. I mean, I imagine I will get into it. I'll get back into it in time. I mean, I'll admit, I was never a great swimmer before. You know, I wasn't the best. I could do a little bit of a front crawl. I couldn't breaststroke because I could never work out what to do with my arms and legs in that one. Back crawl was actually my best swimming stroke when I was little, when I was a kid. But yeah, I've not really done much like swimming as an adult. I mean, a couple of times when I've been on holiday, on golf trips and that, we went in the sea. I went in the sea, but swimming in the sea is a lot easier than swimming in a pool, because in the sea you've got the salt in the water giving you buoyancy and keeping you afloat. So it's a lot easier. So yeah, I definitely struggle at the minute, but like I say, maybe after I've, you know, spent some time in the gym and I've got everything strengthened and, you know, my arms and legs, and got everything toned up a bit more, maybe it will come back to me. Maybe I will discover how to swim. If not, at least it's there for me in, you know, when we get to the summer next year and I'm doing my workouts in the summer, once I finish my workout in the gym, I can go in, just jump in the pool, make a big splash, cool off, and then get out and go and get changed. See, at least the option's there. At least it's there. No one wants to see a grown man crying in the water while doing a horrible version of a doggy paddle. Exactly, kitten. And that's kind of where I feel I am at the minute. I'm doing like a fucking bizarro doggy paddle thing, but rather than a doggy paddle, I'm kind of doing breaststroke arms but with kicky legs, and that just doesn't work. And I'm going nowhere. I'm going nowhere fast in the water. You know. But it's funny you should say that, Kitten Little Bits, because I saw a thing. I saw like a meme on the internet the other day that someone posted. Like it was like, whilst a shark can outswim me, I can outrun it. So in the event of a triathlon, it will come down to which of us is better on the bike. I thought that was quite funny. I thought that was quite good. So yes, whilst a shark might be able to outswim me, I can definitely outrun it on the land. So then it just comes down to who's the better on the bike. And I'd probably say at this moment in time, the shark might kick my ass on the bike. Depends how long the cycle is. If I'm good up to about an hour, I'm good up to an hour, and then I need to get off. Because at that point, my fucking ass is hurting. Not my leg. My legs are not the problem on the bike. It's my fucking ass. Especially in the gym. Those gym bike seats are fucking uncomfortable. They're too fucking big, I think. Send my fucking cheeks numb. Right, we need to go and find... Oh, you've kind of stopped working. Because I never had that issue. I never had that issue when I was road cycling. When I had my actual proper bike and I used to ride places. I never had an issue with like a normal bike seat. But obviously the ones in the gym, they're like fucking 2 foot wide. You know? It's like they're made for women. They're just really uncomfortable. You're trying to pedal, and you fucking the back of your legs are like constantly hitting on the seat as well. You're fighting against the seat because they're not cut and shaped right for us blokes. And I haven't tried the other machine, which is like a bike, but you kind of lay down in it. I haven't tried that one to see whether that's any more comfortable for long periods. But then I'm wondering, like, you know, if I'm laid down, am I getting as much of a workout? That would be the other thing to think about. Yeah, what do they call it? Is it like a recumbent cycle? You're pedalling, you're kind of pedaling it, but you're pedaling it up here. Rather than like a traditional cycle. I think I look at the people using it in the gym and I think it's just made for lazy people that just want to be able to watch the telly whilst they're working out. They want to just recumbent. Yeah, that's it. They just want to be able to watch the TV and Netflix and stuff whilst they're working out. They're super fast on flats, not so good going uphill. Yeah. Maybe I should try it. When I go to the gym tomorrow, rather than jumping on the normal bike, maybe I should jump on the recumbent bike and see what it does. See what difference it feels, what difference it is. I think on that one I have to make sure I adjust the seat to the right distance horizontally, whereas obviously on the normal bikes I have to adjust the seat vertically to, you know, take into account my height and my leg length and stuff. That's the problem with being a tall person like myself. You know, every single machine I go on in the gym, I have to always fucking alter it and adjust it, because it's like fucking midgets. Midgets use everything. A midget has used everything before me. I spend more time in the gym adjusting machines than I do actually using them. You know, doing sets on them and doing a workout on them. I'm sure I do. Yeah, it won't hurt when I fall off it. Yeah, if I fall asleep on it, it's all good. The good thing is, if I fall asleep on the bike, I won't be asleep for long on it, because I've got an alarm that goes off at 9 AM, so it'll soon wake me up. I'll get my medication alarm go off at 9 o'clock. So I'll be like, oh! I think perhaps I should have swapped this tractor for the John Deere. I've got a sneaky suspicion that, because I don't have wheel weights on this tractor, that's why it's having some issues. It's not really designed for field work, despite the fact it's got nearly 300 horsepower. It's not got the boots. Not got the boots for it. I had the best gym session today that my alarm ruined yet. I went to the gym, fell asleep in the sauna, came out 6 stone lighter and severely dehydrated. Not a single drop of moisture left in my body. That's another danger. I can nod off in the sauna. It's so warm in there. It just puts me to sleep straight away. I don't like the other room, like the steam room thing that has like that, like menthol eucalyptus smell. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of being in there. I find it hard to breathe in there. Really hard to breathe. I don't do well in steam anyway. Like, you know, if I have a shower in the morning and I forget to have the windows open in the bathroom, I soon can't breathe and I'm in a heap on the floor. Oh yeah, I try again. The steam room's one of those places I have to avoid at the gym. Another thing I need to start avoiding as well, when I'm actually going to the gym, when I'm actually travelling to it, I need to stop thinking I'm going to football and driving past it. Driving past the gym, getting all the way up to the top of the road, and then thinking, ugh, idiot, you're not going to football, you're going to the gym. turn around. I've done that like 3 times now. I feel such a crap. And the thing is, as I drive past the gym that I'm actually heading to, I say to myself, oh, there's my gym. Oh, there's not a lot of cars there at the moment. Looks like it's a quiet morning. And then I just carry on driving. So I don't know how I kind of forget that I'm going there. It's just force of habit. Especially if I've been to the club a lot in a couple of days, you know. But yeah, I can't believe in November, in the month of November, I am like one of the only Grantham Town people that have won anything. I'm, you know, one of the only people from that club that's won anything. You know, because we won the quiz. You know, we won the quiz. We won the quiz night. You know, the quiz team won. The actual football team didn't win fucking all. No points. All these free softwares are not in fact free. I'm trying to convert it from MKV to MP4. You can do that with OBS, can't you? OBS can remix MKVs to MP4. OBS can do it. It's in the menu on OBS. When you click on the stop down, it's like remix thingy. Because when I'm streaming and recording, when I'm recording all my videos, I record in MKV for the simple fact that if obviously my PC crashes or something, I don't lose my whole recording. I just lose from the point where the crash happened. So as soon as I've rebooted my PC or whatever, I can go into OBS and just remix it into an MP4 that I can then use to put into my video editing software. Barconverter.org. That's another option as well that Barker's just linked in the chat. That works as well. I have I mean, I've got a program called Amosoft Video Converter that I use for stuff. Because I find that if I want to post videos on Twitter, videos on the Twitter, it doesn't matter what setting I put into my video software. If I tell it to output as a such and such video, you know, what type of video do you want? Right, I'm doing the smoothing because Field's giving me issues. I do not like it. I don't like why it's making me go so slowly. Direction. Assuming it's something to do with being on a hill. But yeah, when I first started like streaming and recording, I made such a noob mistake of trying to stream and record in MP4, and the number of times I lost content, lost work because system crashes, software crashes and stuff. and the MP4 just gets completely corrupted and balked. And then somebody said, oh yeah, you need to record in MKV, that fixes it. And then you can always remix it after. And I was like, oh, lifesaver. And then somebody says, oh, and then somebody else told me you should record in QuickTime. I was like, because I noticed less and less things support that format nowadays. The .mov. This is struggling. I might go and get the other tractor. The wheel weights. This one is not a happy bunny. Instead, I might let this one go and get the, I might use this one to do the stone collecting. You excited to get building the PC then? Yeah, I'm excited to get building it. Well, I mean, I'm excited to see it finished and built and working. You'll have to ask me about the building side of it after the project has been finished. Because all I've got in my mind is the experience of building this one 7 years ago and how long it fucking took me. You've got a USB with Windows on it? I have got 2 USBs. I have got 2 brand new USB thumbsticks with Windows on it. So hopefully I can install them both at the same time. I need, though, at some point to go through. I'm going for Windows 11. I figure we might as well start fresh. Start fresh, start new PC, new operating system. You know, just try it, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? I don't like it, so I end up uninstalling it and reinstalling Windows 10. Right, you can come back to the store then. Like I say, you may end up... I'm super nervous, I just uploaded it onto Instagram. Well, try it. See what it says. You know, put yourself out there. Don't take a risk and don't take a gamble. See what happens. Could be good for you. Well, I've started posting stuff on Instagram and on TikTok recently that I never thought I'd be using those platforms. You know, I never thought I'd be using those platforms to post stuff and upload stuff, but hey, giving it a try, giving it a go. I'm also the admin of a TikTok channel for somebody else now as well, and it's like, wow, somebody entrusts me to post all their clips and stuff. I hope I can do a good job. Yeah. I think I drew the short straw though, because I think that's the hardest platform to put stuff on. I think posting on Twitter and Instagram is a heck of a lot easier than posting on TikTok. Because literally, I created the account that they wanted me to create, and like every video I uploaded was like insta-blocked by TikTok or content violations and stuff, and I was like, what? I don't understand. I'm not uploading anything wrong or bad. She streamed this morning. She did a live stream this morning. She did a Just Chatting stream. She also's not been great. She's not been great. since she come back from America, she's been having a real hard time of things. But today she did a stream. I'm hoping she's starting to pick up and getting back. Going to be back in the swing of things. It would be nice. I think that, to be fair, the 3 weeks she had in America, she really enjoyed. It really did her good to have the break and to try something a bit different and a bit, you know, and new. I just think, obviously, coming back here from where she was, coming back into the cold and the miserable winter of the UK, with all the, you know, normal UK pressures and grind and everything, I think it's just hit her hard, you know, the seasonal change and everything. It's just, again, hit her probably harder because of where she was. But yeah, I'm hoping she's going to be okay, really am. I know she's got to go back to America in a couple of weeks though for that dream hack thing. So that's going to be a bit of upheaval and stuff just before Christmas, especially with the little ones having to do the travel. You know, and this time it ain't like for 3 weeks, it's just for a couple of days. So I can't imagine what jet lag's going to be like on that one. You know, trying to get the little ones adjusted and then a few days later trying to adjust them back. Crazy stuff. But, you know, HIC have said all their first class partners have to go, so she has to go. I don't know if I will be transferring myself onto US time for that one. I think I might just stay as I am. I don't know if there's going to be any streaming while she's there on that particular trip, because I think it's more about attending that DreamHack event. I don't really know. I don't know what the plan is. Not something we've actually discussed. No imaginary jet lag for me this time. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, things are going to be pretty busy anyway for me. Football. I think that week, I think it was 16th, 17th and 18th DreamHack. Or 15th, 16th, 17th, something like that. Pretty sure we've got a game on the 16th. Of December, I think, a home game, and I don't know if there's something taking place after that or not. Can't remember. I know we are away on we're away on the 23rd of December. We've got an away game. Oh, is that the band? No, the band's on the 9th of December. On the 9th of December. I can't remember what's happening on the 16th. Whether that might be the Club Christmas Do. It might be the Club Christmas Party on the 16th. Because we're away on the 23rd. So we might have the we might be doing the Christmas party that week. I think. Yeah, I can't remember where we are. Where are we on the 23rd? Who do we play on the 23rd? You planning on streaming the band again? Yeah, I would like to, because it's something different. And it's a different band this time. It's not the same band, it's a completely different band. A duo. So, yeah, I would like to stream that. Still the same genre of music, rock and stuff, so should be good. And should be a lot earlier. I think we're hoping for them to start playing about 6 PM on that evening. We're not waiting till like 9 o'clock, like with Dynamite Billy, because there was too much time between the football finishing and that starting. We want to try and get the band going whilst there's still people from the football club there. Convince more people to stay from the football side of things, as well as obviously get the people who will be turning up for the band sign stuff, you know, for the band stuff. No hour of walking about warming up. Yeah, they'll be doing their warm up whilst we're clearing up from the players' post-match meal and stuff, or whilst the players are enjoying a post-match drink. I mean, Greg will probably be on his 8th or 9th Guinness at that point. You know, Greg might even get up and sing. He might get up and give us a few numbers himself, like he did the other week at the Priory. Can't believe I missed that. I should have gone to that one. 9:30 first strum of the guitar. Yeah, that was late. That was late. I think this weekend we've got the Manchester United Newcastle game, is it? After the match? Sure, that's the late match this weekend, isn't it? I think that's being shown at the club, which is weird because we're away. We've got an away game, but we're going to go from the away match back to the club, and we're going to go to the bar at the club and watch the football and everything. We're going to support the club after the away match rather than support the away club. Right, it's time to start recording the next YouTube video, because I've only recorded one. Exactly, if it's going to get people spending money at our club and helping us, why not? That's the one good thing about Money Lady. She's really, really keen to get that place open as much as possible for whatever reason, to try and get people in and get taking money. Like, she's been opening for all the Champions League stuff and obviously Europa League stuff, because obviously we have got TNT Sports. We have got the we just don't have Sky Sports, that's the problem. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Estancia Sao Carlos, here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, Woody. We are currently ploughing Field 8, which we started in the last episode. This is our lovely new field of our own that we inherited when we bought our farm, when I bought my land. We're getting the ploughing done. This was the field that I did the potato harvest contract on, so it needs ploughing. I did start it using the Fendt tractor. However, the Fendt tractor seems to have some issues with a bit of slippage, wheel traction issues. So I've gone and grabbed the John Deere, switched over to the Johnny Deere, who seems to have a bit more control. However, the worker seems to keep stopping at the end of every row. I'm not quite sure why that is. But I'll just reset it. What I'm going to have to do, of course, is go and get the lime spreader. Lime spreading. I can't remember if I've actually still got a spreading unit or not. Or whether I returned it after I last used it. We need to go and figure that out. So, we're at the store. Owned equipment. We do not have a spreader. Okay. So you should have all the Amazon games as well then. Yes, Barker, we do have all the Amazon games. So of course, for those of you watching this lovely YouTube video, I am currently also live streaming today. All this, the whole recording afternoon of me recording all these next few episodes is being done on my Kick live channel. And obviously, I'm also live streaming it here on the YouTube. But I'm obviously also recording these episodes as separate standalone things that I will then render out and upscale a bit and put on as proper, nice, high-tech videos for you all. Fertilizer spreaders, that's a good idea. Yeah, 26 grand for one of them. Can get one. And we will lease that. Now obviously, what we're gonna probably need is lime. I think 2 pallets of lime still there, which will help for now. I'll possibly need to get trailer loaded up with more, because this field's going to need a lot more when we're said and done. Like I say, I want to get it lime spreaded first, then I want to do stone picking. Obviously it's going to have stones all over it before I even think about possibly planting my own crops. The other field that I've inherited as well, field 7, that's got sunflowers on it, I think, which are currently in the process of growing. So they'll be ready to harvest later on in the year, at which point I believe that will need to be ploughed and de-stoned and everything. Oh, there's also a bit up there that needs to be ploughed that Matey has missed. Okay. Oh, you've got just over 2,000 litres, so you need some more bags of lime. 4,000, 6,000. I wanted really one bag. I don't want to leave any more pallets here, really. Any pallets that I pick up, I'll probably pick up with the pallet that's on that front loader. Fill that up. Right, I can get one more. Can I? No. We're at 8,046 litres. I would have too much. Nearly at the end of the day though, on this May 3rd. And I was hoping to get all this done, so then I could jump ahead a little bit into June to start on the next round of tasks, because there's no contracts at the minute. All the contract work's done, and my grass isn't ready for mowing yet, which will obviously be my next task of my own. But then I guess if we can get can get this field done, then we might be able to possibly seed this and roll it before the end of time. See if this guy stops again, shall we? Yeah, for some reason the worker was stopping at the end of every row with the plough. He won't carry on and plough until like the field is finished, which is a little bit annoying and frustrating. Probably should have started with like a course play. I should have done a course. I really should have done a course play course. That would have solved all the issues, really. And what I could have done then as well, doing the course play course, I could have actually gone and done like a bit of painting around the outside of the field. Paint like a border on the field, and then let course play go around with the create field option enabled, and then he could have put all nice new edges on for me. Which might have then helped us in the future. Things. It's quite weird because he gets down the field okay, turns round, he comes back up and then stops at this end of the field. I don't know why he does that. Why he doesn't just carry on. He's got enough room to turn around uninterrupted. He has. So we'll let him run. Right, what I will do on GPS, yeah, do a 0 degrees, that makes sense. 42, and we'll just make that a little bit smaller. We get all the lime spreading done. There's a great photo opportunity coming up here in a second. As we come past the plough, so I'll get ready for the thumbnail capture. There we go. Magic stuff. Yeah, my plan is, I mean, it's what? It's 3:30 on Thursday afternoon now as I'm recording this. Ideally, I would like to get 2 more episodes recorded today of Farm Sim after this one. So I've got 4 in total. And then I'll be free then to do a stream after dinner of the Football Manager 24. Grantham Town save. I would like to do, I would like to get the a Football Manager stream in as well today, Barker, if I can. Yes. Get a few more games played in that. Also, I just need to check where the substitute reserve goalie man went to in the save. What club did he abandon me for? Because he did actually ask me about that at the last away game, and I couldn't remember which club he went to. I was like, you just freaking left me, dude. I was like, you left me. Right, we're going to need a lot more lime. So... that side. Shift letting me leave United all over. Well, to be fair, the substitute goalkeeper did say to me on Saturday, it's my own fault for not playing him. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did play you. I was rotating you with Curtis. And as a matter of fact, Curtis got injured, and then I had to go out and sign another keeper because you'd fucking jogged on. Oh, I've got a funny feeling, you know, that I've bought the wrong freaking global pallet thing. I didn't buy the one with the great big massive huge maximum capacity. I can't take all these bags in one go. I think I can only take 5. We'll save the football questions for later. Yeah, save them for later, definitely. Put them in the football chat when we're doing the football stream. Oh, well, that's a bit of a problem then, isn't it? Because I thought I had bought this to be super duper amazing awesome pallet of transport that I could put hundreds of thousands of litres of stuff in and just leave then on that other trailer. You know, I was going to set the other trailer up to be like lime, liquid fertiliser, seed, herbicide, and then just be able to go and like take that to any field that I needed. Using my truck and trailer. There's like a all-in-one custom refill job. Yeah, that's not going to work. Not if I buy the pallets the same as this. I need to buy the other pallets, the bigger ones. The ones with the unreal capacity. Mary Poppins palette, yeah, that's what I need. Mary Poppins palette, indeed. Dark too. It's a bit late at night to be mucking about trying to refill stuff in the field. We need to put some lights on the subject. I'm going to guess as well that the tractor with the plough has stopped at the other end of the field. So he's not actually coming back. I need to go and move him again in a minute. Find out why the AI is being so artificially stupid again today, making things so much more difficult than they need to be. How the field? How the field, dude? I'm not asking you to like do rocket science or anything. Well, I didn't think I was having any issues with the map since the update, because I have played on it and like loaded into it and stuff, and I did the potato harvest and everything, and that all went okay. But now today, like I say, the AI just doesn't want to function properly. It's just like 2 rows and stop, 2 rows and stop. Can't work that out. I don't know if it's I mean, yeah, the field needs ploughing, so I could understand it on the other field that doesn't need ploughing, where the AI goes, you don't need to plough, I'm going to stop, because you don't need to do this. But this field does need to be ploughed, so I don't understand why he's not. Just carrying on. Again, I'm trying to multitask a little bit here because I want to get the lime done, because then I've got to pick the stones up afterwards. But it's not easy. Done. Refilled. Right, we'll take that back. Run out of lime again. Oh. You have to take the low loader back. Might be time to get the Mary Poppins pallet. It might be time. Might be time to forward time as well, because it's going to get flipping dark. Might as well move to the 4th of May. And then make an early start of things. Fresh new day. There might even be some contracts, which I can get distracted by as well. Yeah, I've got to take that back. I would say go to the farm, but I don't think you've got a water tank and a fuel tank, that's it. No like refill stations or placeable refill stations that I could use. That's not to say I couldn't get one. I've got farm supplies by Stevie. To get one of those, that would work. There's also the Dragon's Den one. That one might be better for me. Can't see because it's night time. You know what we'll do? We'll go and sleep. Nothing's happening. My other machine has stopped working. Because the AI doesn't want to plough my field. It's nearly morning. I may have woke up a touch too early, but at least I can start this guy off again on his next set of 2 rows, whilst I'm just waiting for the sun to come up. Problems. I mean, that will save me running backwards and forwards, I have to admit. All the way back to the store, having a lime station at the farm, as it's something that we kind of rarely use. Maybe also handy for seed as well, I guess. Do that. I mean, obviously we could do with some better lights and things. Right, so if I get one of those containers, one of them, hook it over there where it's out of the way. Hopefully I can load it with this. Yes. Problem solved. We've come up with a solution to a problem. Although that seems a lot more expensive buying it that way. I think we are down at the bottom of the field, aren't we, with the lime spreader? Coming up this way to do this row. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get this refilled and we'll finish this row. We'll probably need to wait for Mr. Plough then to get a bit further ahead. And there's also a little bit at the bottom we need to of the field that we need to sort out. Plough. Have a look at the contract screen, see if we've got any contracts. Otherwise, I'll just be carrying on doing this. And just drop that. There. All 10,000 litres have been consumed. All that there. Jump back into this. Carry on again. I must admit that tree kind of irritates me, being in the middle of the field. Whilst we have the plough over here, and whilst I have the lime spreader, it might be an idea for me to take that tree out, plough that stupid bit of land, and that will cause us less issues in the future. Then we won't have to keep working around it. I definitely think we can chop that tree down. Pretty sure we can. Bad enough having obstacles to navigate around the edges of the field without having them on my fields. So I always said I wouldn't go and delete trees until I owned land. And I wasn't going to take down any decorative trees on the map on other fields and stuff. Which, so far, I've been kind of good about. However, now that I own the land, all bets are off. All trees can die. Let's remove it. Problem solved. Right. Plough. The plough. Has kindly stopped in anticipation that I was going to need it. Let's head over. Let's chop down the ground. Oh, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not creating a field. Now I am. You know what, that's going to give us so much more yield now as well, because we've got that extra little bit of space to plant crops. We're going to be able to get so much more money by having removed that tree and turn that square into actual productive, useful soil. That's going to be the difference. This time next year, Rodney, we'll be millionaires. Because of that. Because of that. Right, you can carry on now doing your normal ploughing. I'm going to carry on now doing the lime spreading. That lovely, 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 lovely bit. Like I say, unfortunately, I can't do much more lime spreading at the minute because of the dude. Plough dude needs to do more ploughing. I can't even do like a headland at the minute. I don't think. Well, technically I could, I suppose, do a bit of a headland. Stop there. And await Mr. Plough. I also realised I did mess up when I was doing my little headlandy bit in the dark. And I never actually went all the way to the field edge, look, up here. And it will bug me if I go and plant a crop, wait for it to grow, harvest it, and then it tells me that tiny little bit round there needs lime. So we'll make sure we do the whole field. Right, and we can park this back over here now. So next port of call for me, we're going to need stone picking. Oh, there's a lovely stone picking trailer. Which is cheaper than the Scorpio, much wider than the Scorpio. Don't think I've used this one yet. Let's have a look. What tyres do we want? Quite like the tandem triple axles. £80 for that. We'll lease it for now. We'll probably pay it off with the profit from our silage. So we'll get it on hire purchase at the minute. Although I am now obviously aware, critically aware, that I am struggling for tractors. Because all my big tractors are here. But that's a problem for me to sort out another time, ladies and gents, because we've reached the end of this video recording. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you again next week with some more content here from Estancia Sao Carlos. For now, please go ahead, click the like button for me if you've not done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Maybe even think about becoming a channel member. I don't know. It's entirely up to you. But whatever you decide to do, please come back and see me again next week for some more Farm Sim content. In the meantime, for now, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Bye. That video went a little bit longer than I intended. But at least I can now get this bit of the field sorted out. I can sort out the bottom bit of the field before I turn on the AI man again.
Do the wax on, wax off wave.
Do the wax on, wax off wave, you slag. Yes. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, about that. It's getting dark outside, ladies and gents. 4 PM. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody as well. I got my you might have seen on the Twitter Rooney. I got my Rafe fucking hell world's hottest gummy sweet things. I need to come up with something and some kind of reason or goal or target for people to strive to meet that results in me having to actually eat one of those on camera and possibly die. If you want to see me possibly die live on stream, live on video, what you have to do, it says on the back, the challenge is you have to chew the gummy for a full 30 seconds and then you've got to try and last 5 minutes without any kind of pain relief. If you manage to do that, post the video with the hashtag #DuckInHell and then fill in the form on the website to claim your free Champions sticker. Okay, but then it also says do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades or capsaicin, if you are pregnant or if you have any other medical conditions. I'm also a little bit concerned because I did have a little bit of a sneaky peek in the box earlier, and it actually comes with a glove that you have to wear before you take the chewy thing out of the box and proceed to eat it, because apparently if it comes into contact with your skin it's quite bad. So why are you doing it then? Because I figured, I've tried to be the nice guy around here and just let people sub, donate and things like that out of the goodness of their own hearts, you know, and out of their own, you know, free will. But apparently people of the world aren't very nice and nobody wants to do that. So I figured perhaps if I try and appeal to everybody's inner bastard, you know, there's a lot of people out there that might like to see me suffer and experience lots of pain and agony, and therefore they might pay for the privilege. So I'm thinking we might need a sub goal, a sub-stroke combined channel membership goal, whereby if we hit a certain figure, I have to eat it. I have to try it. I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I've also just been charged $4.99 by something. What is that? I just paid $4.99 for it. Bum, bum, bum. No, it wasn't Twitch, because I don't subscribe to anybody on Twitch. Upcoming transactions, a gym going out the bank in the next day or two. How bizarre. Be kick payment, kick payment, 2, 3, it when it decides to do this. They're all normals. Are you enjoying the Brazilian map? Hello, imaginary world map. I am enjoying this save. I have been enjoying the save quite a lot. I can't believe it's taken me so long to get to the point where I am working my own actual field. I mean, yes, we've got the grass field, so technically I've already worked one field that's mine, but this is like the first field that's like actually going to be like proper farmland, that's attached to like an actual proper farm. It's very difficult to see foreigners play on our Brazilian maps. Yeah, I really like it because I was a big fan of Estancia Sao Carlos. Estancia La Pacho in Farming Simulator 19. That was the very first map I did a Let's Play series on in my Farming Simulator content creator career. Did a very long series on that map, and I just really like the textures. I like the textures, I like the lighting. It's so different from obviously the normal US maps and European maps. So different, and I really like it. I really do enjoy it. And like I say, this map I decided to do a slightly different start, in that I decided to start with absolutely nothing, working as just a farmhand contractor, and slowly build up a business, an empire. And it's been good. The fact that we're slowly starting now to get into the position where we're actually producing stuff for ourselves rather than just working for the man, it's quite nice. And like I say, first port of call, plough this field, get it lime spreaded, get it stone collected, get it seeded with something, start putting it into, you know, repaying me, because obviously I spent quite a lot of money buying this area on the map. Up here, fields. I mean, I wanted the farm. I wanted to have a farm area because the whole time we've been on this map, we've just been basically storing all our stuff down here at the shop. We've been living out of the shop for the whole time we've been on the map. And it was like, it's time to have my own farm, somewhere to store my equipment, and you know, and operate from a bit more professionally. And obviously, bonus, it's come with field 7 and 8. So I wanted the farmland, and as a bonus I've got 2 fields, so gives me something else to do. Obviously though, we don't have any animals. That might be something we need to look at getting into. Like I said, the map originally does have sheep and chickens at this farm area. However, because I'm using the enhanced animal mod, I got rid of the pens. I scrapped the pens, demolished them, painted over them, because it's like, when I come to do the animals, I'm going to need to use the modded pens that work with the mod. So I've got support for goats, I've got support for ducks. Yeah, what we need to do next is get this guy quite happily working. Oh, he's missed a bit. Stop. Back up. Please don't miss bits. Please. But yeah, I mean, I started also playing, what was it, the the UK map, the county farms, something county farms map. Around about the same time I was started this map, and I just didn't take to that other map. Didn't take to it. It felt really grindy playing on that map. Like, I was doing loads of work and making absolutely like no progress whatsoever. Whereas at least on this map, every time I've done something, I've actually seen like, yeah, we've gained X amount of money. It was worth doing that job. Or I guess that's the difference, I suppose, with the UK, the way that UK map was set up. It was just very difficult to get going. And I think, like I say, from a viewer's perspective, that series just wasn't going to work well, because it was just so many episodes going by in that Let's Play without anything really happening. I was just doing the same thing like for 5 or 6 episodes. And the amount of playing I had to do like off camera to get to the point where I got to something new, it was just taking too much time. So I much prefer maps like this where you can definitely do things and there's scope for me to do things. But yeah, I love any map that brings something different, a different look and feel to the game, rather than just the same texture palette, colour palette of all the North American maps, all of the European maps. It's so cool. I like to see that. More variety. I haven't actually looked to see if there's been any new mod releases today. I haven't been on the mod hub. I want to check that. But I don't think I've been on the mod hub for a couple of days, so I probably should check that. I should probably also check the script mods, Courseplay, Auto Drive, things like that, see if there's been any updates for those recently. Because I'm quite surprised there hasn't been more mod updates since the DLC came out and the game update. I would have thought there would have been more mods and stuff that needed to be tweaked and fixed. Get some wheel spin. This is where you need diff locks. Stop that wheel spinning. Lock the differential so all the wheels rotate at the same speed so you don't get the slip. I missed that mod from FS19. Has there not been many mods needing to be fixed? I don't know, because obviously I've not played a lot of Farm Sim since the DLC came out, because, you know, brain's been messed up. So I've not really spent a lot of time in game. I've not even spent a lot of time around the forums in the game. I know Stevie was having loads of issues with maps as a map maker and map author. Most of his maps needed to be fixed and stuff, and he had to spend a lot of time reworking some of those to accommodate the changes from what Giants have done. So I was kind of thinking there would probably need to be a lot of mods needing fixes. But it could just also be a case of that mods do need fixing, mod authors have done fixes, and now the mods are stuck waiting for Giants to do the testing. They're stuck in Giants testing pool, because obviously Giants recently have been going to all the different game shows, game events. They went to TwitchCon, they went to Gamescom. You know, Giants have been doing the, you know, PR tour and doing the media tour thing. So not a lot of resources back at the office to do the actual work. You know, been to agriculture shows. I mean, obviously they're coming to the UK next year to do a Farm Sim League during some kind of agricultural show. They're going to host one of their esports events from the show, the agricultural farming expo thing, which I think was supposed to be in like I think it's like January. But I did talk to Gary the gardener about going to it, maybe. Because I know he's into all his agricultural stuff with his business and everything. But it turns out, I thought it was at a weekend. I thought the event was taking place at a weekend. when we didn't have a match, but as it turns out, it's actually taking place in the middle of the week. That's a lot harder to get to, because I think it's at the NEC, Birmingham NEC. They're doing this farming show. This farming show takes place at the NEC, and like I say, I know Giants are going to be there doing the their Farm Sim League esports event. They're going to be having a round of that whilst there, so it would have been a great way to go and meet some of the Farm Sim people from the company, from some people from Giants and other Farm Sim content creators who possibly might be going to the event. But then might have even given me a chance to finally got some hands on some Farm Sim merch that they don't ship to the UK from their wonderful merch store that only ships to like 5 countries, not including the one they're actually based in. Which freaking still makes me laugh. I'm running out of lime. I'm out of lime again. So yeah, there was the possibility that I could have gone to the NEC twice next year. Once in January for this Farm Expo thing, and then also in March for the Insomnia. But at the minute, I'm not doing either. Because I've still not booked Insomnia tickets, and I've still not booked like accommodation. I'm still a little bit unsure about the event based on the fact that I would be like probably going on my own. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do a trip on my own yet, you know. I tried talking to my friend who normally always goes to Insomnia every year, but whether he's going with other people, with his other friends, it's quite possible, and therefore he's not interested in socialising with me because he doesn't want his friends to know that I exist. You know. I know Lee is supposed to go to Insomnia next year, but she's probably only going to go for like the Friday, do an IRL stream thing. She wouldn't be going for like the full event and overnighting and everything, so maybe I just get the 1 day ticket and just go for a day. I mean, there's that, and just go like on the Friday and just have a look, see what's there, and say I've been. You know, I've done Insomnia, I've done an experience, and call it, and leave it at that. I don't necessarily have to do all 3 days. Worry about overnighting and stuff then. It does then mean obviously travelling there and back in a day. Oh, no, I know it's not really the full experience going in the 1 day, but it would still be a massive milestone for me to do that kind of trip on my own in a day. Just have a look round, visit all the different booths, see what all the different people are, who's there, what's there. Grab as many freebies as you can. You know, from all the different stalls, all the different booths, and fill your boots and then come home. I also assume it'll be quieter on the Friday than maybe on the weekend. I assume. I don't know when Easter is next, unless obviously Insomnia falls during like Easter or something stupid. Right, shall we get to the next recording? Then at least I've got 3 done, haven't I? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Estancia Sao Carlos here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, Simulator. We have finished ploughing the field, number 8. I'm now doing the lime spreading. Then we're going to commence doing stone picking. Because there's still a day and a half of this month to go, which means if we actually get a cut on, get a wriggle on, there's every possibility that I could maybe get this field seeded. Although, given the fact we've got, what, 3 metre seeder? Probably not looking very realistic. It's probably not looking very realistic. But we can but try. I mean, if we don't get the crop rolled, okay, we lose a bit of yield, but I'm sure I'm going to gain loads from having removed that tree, you know. So, swings and roundabouts. What will probably lose by not rolling the field, I'll probably gain from having removed that tree and ploughed that square of land that was in the middle of it. So the good news is, with that being done, that is lime spreading completed. Right, let's take the shortcut. You know what? I'm going to bring this, drop this over here. Tools of the trade. Right, now I've got to think, haven't I? What machine? I think for the stone collecting, what we want to use is the John Deere. That's the tractor that normally pulls the trailers. It has the wheel weights. It has the better traction. And we've already seen that the fence struggles on this field. Traction. So I'm just wondering if this really should have gone back to the store, this vehicle. Possibly. I probably will take this back to the store, but I will do that off camera. I just want it off this field for the time being. Because obviously, I want to change the pallet. I need to sell that pallet and get one of the Mary Poppins ones, as Barker called it in the last video. So it's a bit more useful for storing. And then I can get them on that trailer and do what I planned to do several videos ago now, which was have a trailer that's like full of all my important needed supplies. Yeah, we'll leave that one there. Right. We'll grab the John Deere, go to the store. I've already got my stone picker sorted out and rented. Leased. That I can use for this project. I'm probably going to keep it as well after I finish doing this field. And hopefully I will pay it off and pay for it fully with the money we make from the next silage bale treatment. So obviously June now has a bit more importance to it in terms of getting the grass cut and getting the silage bales and everything done, because I've got a fertiliser spreader to pay for that I've currently got on hire purchase, and I've also got the trailer, the new stone picker, which which I've honestly not used before now. It's going to be my first time ever using this mod in a Let's Play or in any description. I've not used it in multiplayer either, I don't think. So, all exciting stuff. I also didn't check to see if there was any new contracts today, did I? When I started the day, there is some lime spreading. There is sowing. 25 grand for a bit of lime spreading. 18 grand for a bit of seeding. However, can't borrow the equipment because I've still only done 2 jobs for that lady. However, if I was to do them myself with my equipment, do both of those jobs, that would be 4 jobs completed. I'd be one away from having done 5 jobs, which then means I can borrow her equipment in the future, which saves me a lot of time and trouble. Oh yes, forgot about that. There's still a lot of bags of lime down here. So that's another reason why I need to get the pallet changed, so I can get all them picked up and collected up. Dopey me. Right. Let's go and see how this performs. I didn't see any horsepower requirements on this machine when I hired it, so I'm hoping it's going to play nicely with my tractors and doesn't require anything too ridiculous. Yeah, it'd be nice to create a nice seed bed there. Stone, by collecting all the stones up. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. That might make stone picking a lot better. This also makes a nice change from the Scorpio, I have to say. That one stone picker has been used on like every single map. Scorpio. Even the modded mobs have all used the Scorpio as the base machine that they then modified capacities on or widths on and stuff. But it's still the same thing. It still physically looks the same. This actually does at least look completely different. I can't remember where I take the stones. Get rid of them. And done. Yeah, I got the 2 sheds. Obviously one's an open shed, open plan shed, where I kind of took a lot of the small equipment that we did. The other one, obviously, we do have the ability to shut the door, hide equipment and machinery in view, so help my performance quite a bit as well on this map, I would have to say. I hit the tree. Now, professional look. Some flex stones in reverse. Pretty good. Like I say, in actual hindsight, what I probably should have done was program the plough to use a horseplay course for this field, and then actually gone round, painted all the edges of the field over, and then let the horseplay guy redo the edges, just to move them away a little bit from some of the trees, and obviously where we've got these kind of like slopes, I could have got horseplay to work with like a plus offset. So horseplay actually is tricked into thinking the field's smaller than it actually is. So then it would have put new edges on, but it would have put them well inside where the edges of the field are now, and would have just given us some more space. It's like down here at the bottom, it would have brought the bottom of the field in, so you wouldn't be driving all over the other field when you're trying to turn around and stuff. So let's get back to the fire jelly, how much to eat it. That's the thing, I don't know. I need to set a goal and a target for people to hit that forces me to suffer the agony and pain and discomfort of eating one of these world's hottest sweets. And I have got 2 of them, so if the first target goes really well and I survive, we can then do it again for maybe a higher target and goal. See if the second one finishes me off. Because what I've been thinking, folks, is that, you know, I do all these videos and I do all these live streams, and basically, as much as I ask people to like and subscribe and comment and share and stuff, people don't do it. So me asking people to be nice and be kind and be, you know, good human beings, obviously is failing. Because basically, you're all proving to me that you're not nice human beings. Okay? So instead, what I figured was, maybe if I set you a target or goal that allows you to be really mean and horrible to me, you might be more inclined to actually hit it. Yeah, the YouTube thing was weird yesterday on that members only, the members early access football manager thing, because I had the same issue. I went to view I viewed the video because I became aware after I'd uploaded it and scheduled it and posted it that I'd not actually watched the video myself to make sure it had rendered properly. I hadn't actually checked that, you know, everything had gone well in the rendering and I hadn't messed anything up. So I thought, oh, I'll just watch it on my phone. I'll kick on it on my phone and I'll watch it whilst I'm, you know, not doing anything else. And I noticed that the buttons were completely, like, messed up. Oh, you know what? There's a bit of field there that's not been ploughed. One tiny little spot of the field that I've missed. A tiny little dot. how much is that going to affect everybody's OCD? Yeah, it must be a members thing then. It obviously must not show likes and stuff until the video is actually like live to everybody. You must keep the that part of the video hidden. I'm sure it's not something I've done, because I definitely have it set across my channel that videos are supposed to do the are supposed to show likes and things, and view counts, and I'm not hiding anything. I know some channels turn all that stuff off because they don't want people to know how many things they're getting. But I don't. Does the video go live today? No, it goes live on Saturday. I post the Football Manager videos Wednesday and Saturday, don't I? So it'll go live after Saturday's game at 5 o'clock. So yeah, we'll have to check on Saturday if our theory is correct, that YouTube have changed something and now you can only see likes on the video when it's actually publicly live. You tend to watch them early, like, yeah. Well, that's the perk of being a member. You get to watch videos early. Why don't you? You're paying for that privilege. Take advantage of it. And it's the same goes for anybody else. If anybody else out there in YouTube land watching this video right now wants to watch future videos early, become a channel member. For as little as £1 a month, you can become a channel member here on YouTube. For obviously people watching the live stream now on Kick, obviously you feel like, oh my god, we have to pay £5 a month to sub to you. Yes, well, you get more live streams and stuff than the YouTube people get. You get more content and longer hours of content. So you can afford to pay a bit more than Kick. There are options, of course, on the YouTube for people to pay more. I mean, like Barker, he is in the buy yourself a beer gang, which pays a little bit more per month, which is nice. And then I think there is a tier of YouTube channel members that is £5. It was actually Barker that gave me the idea. He says, some people, well, a lot of people probably wouldn't notice a pound. If you lost £1 every month, you probably wouldn't notice it. Yeah, instead of losing it, you could give it to a good cause and support a streamer and video creator that you watch videos of every week, every month. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense to have an option that's just there for everybody, that can just afford to spare a little. Do your part for charity. That's exactly right. And then if you do feel like you want to contribute more, there are options there for you, and you do get slightly different perks. There are different perks involved with the different tiers of YouTube channel membership, which I've not fully explored in great detail yet, because we only have the one channel member currently. And obviously once it does start to flesh out a bit, then it starts to become a case of let's start rewarding those people. Because I think I'm actually at the point now, today, right now, as I sit here and I'm recording this video, I do believe this is the first time ever that YouTube channel memberships have surpassed Kick subscribers. Right now, I have more YouTube channel members than I do Kick subscribers. So maybe I need to rethink the whole, how much time am I giving and devoting to Kick? But yeah, we've got this lovely little wagon. I'm going to take a screenshot of that for the thumbnail. Because I haven't got one. Good morning, John Trailbox. How are you doing? Congrats on getting parts for the new PC. Yeah, I'm excited. All of them are here now. I've got all the bits. Now I just need to sort out and arrange when I'm going to actually build it. Figure that all out. The logistics and where I'm going to build it, when I'm going to build it, who's going to build it with me. Yeah. Saw the 4GB NVMe you picked up. Yes, that is one of two. I've actually got two of those to go in the new PC. And then I'm also going to transfer the two NVMEs from my current PC to it as well. So then I'll have 12 terabytes of NVMe storage in the new PC. Plus, I will have 4 SSDs. Regular, normal SSDs, which obviously I've already got, that I will just transfer over. I'll pick my 4 highest capacity SSDs and put them in the new PC. The 4 smallest capacity SSDs that I currently have will be put back into the old PC, the current PC, and then they'll be reformatted, ready for their new owners to enjoy. And then the docks that I'm currently using to house SSDs will have the SSDs that don't fit in the new PC but are too big capacity-wise to give away. So I will use them as like external storage. I want to watch the build stream, yes. Like I say, I'm hoping. I mean, that's again one of the reasons why I want to do the build at a different place, because then I'll have room to set up all the camera. I'll be able to set up the camera and everything and do the stream. But I am getting some pressure from other members of the household currently to do the build here and do it soon, because they're fed up of tripping over all the boxes and all the bits that I've got everywhere downstairs. So yeah, I kind of need to look into that. I need to make a decision. I need to talk to some people. I mean, as far as I know, the venue is quite happy and is pretty much free for me to do the build kind of any time I want. Problem is, I'm not sure whether my help is available anytime I want. I need to check with them what's good. Yeah, hopefully the new PC will all go together smoothly. It'll all work perfectly, and then hopefully, I keep saying hopefully because I'm hoping for an awful lot from the new PC. Hoping it encourages me and motivates me to actually start playing and gaming a lot more than I am now. And gets me really back into the whole content making phase of things. Because it's all new and shiny and different till the novelty wears off. You know? And it's kind of struggling a bit. I think it's because this field is just not very flat. I think this whole map could have done with a bit of smoothing. A fair bit of time in Giants Editor with the smoothing brush on the map author. And I can't be bothered to go over. I mean, I'll probably off camera go over this field with the smoothing tool in the build menu and just try and smooth out as much of this field as I can before I then start worrying about like harvesting and stuff. Seeding. The most important thing at the minute is to get these bloody stones picked up. Plowing is done. Technically speaking, I could have moved the tractor to that lady's field that wants the plowing job. Could have been doing a plowing contract, but we've got a day and a half left in the month. A bit of a risk taking on a ploughing contract on a huge field with such little time left. So it might be worth hanging on and seeing if she's still offering the jobs next month in June. Because obviously, whilst I'm looking about doing the grass mowing and silage baling and everything, there's no reason why we couldn't be doing a ploughing contract that takes like a whole month to do. Set the plough up with course play and let it do its thing. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I'm looking forward to building a new PC. Because like I say, I've got a water-cooled graphics card, 4090, an Aorus Extreme water-cooled fluid or something like that it's called. That was the model. That was just over £2 grand to buy. It was a toss-up. It was a toss-up between that and the ROG Matrix, I'll be honest. If the ROG Matrix had actually been in stock, I probably would have gone for that one because I've got obviously a lot of Asus throughout the build, so it would have been nice to have kept everything all under one brand. But there was no like estimated delivery date or anything on the website that I was ordering from, so I was like, I don't want to be sat waiting 6 months for a graphics card. No. And I didn't want the graphics card holding up the delivery of all my other parts. So I was like, I'll order what's in stock. So I went for the Aorus one. It's the first time, and it's also going to be the first time in a long time where I've used a graphics card that's not made by EVGA. I think every PC I've owned for the last 14, 15 years has had an EVGA graphics card in it. Oh. Kind of a dive into the unknown for me, this is. But my monitor, my 43-inch 4K monitor that I'm using now is made by Aorus, and the monitor has been pretty good quality and has been working quite well for the last couple of years. So hopefully won't have any problems with the graphics card. Be very nice. But I'm hoping, like I say, that this build, when I do it, and I've got it all done, set up, perfect, everything's working, I'm hoping that'll be it for quite a long time. That I won't need to worry about upgrades, won't need to worry about anything new. I'm hoping that will last me a lot of years to come. Almost, I mean, I was talking to Mr. Helby last night, and I was saying it would be very nice if this PC that I'm building would be my last ever PC, the last one that I ever need. Because obviously I'm getting a lot older. You know, the PC I've got now, that I'm using right now, is 7 years old. And to be fair for what I do, it's still going very strong. It's still capable of doing what I need it to do. So yes, 7 years is a long time. So if the new PC is anything like that and lasts double the number of years, that would be 14 years. I would be very nearly close. I'd be close to my 60s by then. I'd be close, getting ready to turn 60. And honestly, if I'm still playing games and streaming at 60, I'm doing something wrong in life. I've done something drastically wrong if I'm still trying to make it. You just went for an iPhone 6S to iPhone 15 Pro. I went for an iPhone 8. I went from an iPhone 6 Plus, not a 6S, 6, to an iPhone 8. And that was purely because my friend gave me an iPhone 8. Gave me their old one. So I just changed handset. And then I've been on that for ever. And then, like I say, in September I got the iPhone 15 Pro, and I've been using that since. I'm quite happy with the iPhone 15 Pro actually. I got the 1TB version of it, so all these lovely videos that I'm downloading and all these TikTok-y things that I'm doing, not having to worry about how much space they take. I'm not having to delete stuff. No doubt, before I have to delete anything off the phone, turn off AirDrop under set general. Okay. Be honest, I ought to turn off iCloud, because I can't imagine I'm going to have enough storage in my iCloud for 1TB of stuff on the phone. I'm looking for where we sell stones. You don't need to know about the video download. The stream clips. They're all the stream clips and stuff. So I can post them to TikTok. Lime. Debris crusher. I don't think we've ever been there yet. Streams from what site, lol? Kick. The clips from Kick. I mean, fucking hell, you make enough of them during my football matches. Enough of the clips. During me live streams. Well, yeah, watching Grantham Town could be described as filth, because that's how bad they're playing. Disgusting how badly they're playing at the minute. And the results they're getting. Right, Debris Crusher is all the way down the bottom of the map. So let's go get rid of these stones. we'll be ready then for the next video, the next episode, where I decide to seed or not to seed. That is the question. You don't want all the highlights to be all the goals they concede, lol. True, that's exactly right. You would think, Barker, that having obviously conceded 18 goals in November, I don't really need to show us conceding anymore. I don't need to show us being absolutely hopeless. You're on strike till we win. Yeah, definitely. And I definitely agree with changing that to win, because when you said you're on strike till we score, we did actually manage to score. And then 10 seconds later we conceded again. But hopefully, when I do my stream this evening of my Football Manager save, hopefully I'll have a little bit more success. Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, we still need to do clips of Football Manager. I mean, if Greg gets 2 red cards again, we need to make sure we clip that, so I can put it on the tick of top. Where I am now being followed by Greg's kid. Greg's son follows me on tick of top. So hopefully he'll be able to tell his dad how bad he is. Yeah, I must admit, I got upset as well the other week. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of took a week off from Farm Sim. Because the update did cause a few people problems. But I believe Stevie is cracking on with the maps fairly well. And he's even got some, I think he's got some of them done. And I think he's got some of them released, the ones that needed to be redone. Repainted and everything. I think he's actually got some of them actually done and posted on his Facebook. So quite pleased about that. And like I say, hopefully from a mod hub perspective, hopefully we'll start seeing a lot of updated mods rolling through on that soon as well, once things start getting through the Giants testing team. I mean, obviously Courseplay I always update from the GitHub, so that's updated. I am going to wait for the mod version of that. I must admit, Auto Drive worries me a bit because it's been so long again since we've had an update to that. So long. Right, YouTube people of the world, we are going to end today's recording, having delivered the stone. When we come back in the next video, I will hopefully have decided whether or not I'm going to seed that field this month and try and get it rolled this month. I may need to visit the store and get another seeder. Because I think ours is starting to look a little bit too tiny. Need to get a slightly bigger one, so we can explore that option in the next video as well. So, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, thank you for watching today's video. I will see you all in the next one in a few days' time, but for now, from me, take care of yourselves, stay safe, goodbye. as I crash into the signposts. Right then folks, we'll just carry on for a bit. Because like I say, I plan to do farm sim until dinner is ready. And then I will stop doing farm sim. I will stop streaming. I will have my dinner and then I'll come back post dinner and do Football Manager stuff. Because otherwise I will end up in a food coma. I will sleep till about midnight and then I'll wake up and then I'll be awake then until Friday night. And I'll spend most of Friday being really unhappy because I'm tired. So the most important thing is that as soon as I've finished eating, I come and get on the computer. I don't sit down in a chair, I don't sit on the sofa, I don't do anything like that and risk having a danger nap, you know. I'm also going to need some fuel. The good thing is we do have a fuel tank at this farm. I just need to buy some fuel and put in it, and then I can refill our machines at the farm. I also need to get another hose pipe purchased and placed so that I can wash our equipment here at the farm, because I don't want to have to drive all the way to the store every time I want to clean something. I don't mind taking stuff to the store to repair, because in a lot of cases a lot of farmers take their vehicles to a dealership to have stuff maintained or modified, or so that's not terribly unrealistic that I would have to take equipment to the store to get it fixed. But what we can do, and buy some fuel for the machine, the tank here. So I'll buy 5,000 litres. I don't need to pay too much. Need to get out one. I was looking for the money going down and I forgot. It's my own. I'm not having. I've paid for it. It's not like when I'm at the petrol station, gas station. So I was like, is it full? Is it refilled? Right. So let's think. We have a 3-metre seeder that requires 130 horsepower and operates at 15 kilometers an hour and is valued at $24,484 currently. What have we got on the special needs? Second hand sales market. Ooh, sugarcane harvester. No, let's not get into sugarcane just yet. Wait a little bit. That requires 500 horsepower, so we can forget about upgrading the cultivator. Mulcher? A mulch? 12-metre mulcher would be nice. But again, 270 horsepower, a little bit outside the scope for our tractors. There is a class 870 there though. 50% discount, near enough. That will be 355 horsepower. That would be an upgrade for a tractor. Trouble is I can't, I'd have to buy it. I'd have to pay for it, so I'd have to pay, because I can't lease second-hand equipment. I can't put the second-hand equipment on the finance. So, John, Trail Boss John. Have you seen on the Mod Hub the Chipping Norton map, John? The one that is actually Clarkson's farm. Jeremy Clarkson's farm. Have you seen that map? Have you downloaded it? That's a cedar. I have installed it. I've loaded it up, changed a few in-game settings, saved it, and that's as far as I've got. I was saying this earlier in the stream. I've seen that it's got Caleb's class tractor, and I've seen it's got kind of a Lamborghini. The map maker has kind of customized and color tweaked a Deutz-Fahr tractor to take the place of a Lamborghini, because we don't have a Lamborghini in the real game, in the base game. And obviously, whilst on PC we can have some Lamborghini mods, I'm not sure if console players have got access to Lamborghini mods, so that was the closest way the map author could do it. Especially as Lamborghini tractors are basically rebadged, rebranded versions of the Deutz-Fahr tractors. Which is why in Season 1 of Clarkson's Farm, when his tractor couldn't start his tractor, he ended up having to ring the Deutz-Fahr dealership for technical support. Right, we're not looking then obviously at second hand, because I can't get anything second hand on the credit. So we're looking at something, and I want something that doesn't require me to put fertilizer in it. So that's not bad. It also has direct drilling capability as well, which would be really, really handy. Unlike that one, which doesn't have direct drilling capability. Or that one, which doesn't have direct drilling capability. That's 6 meters, the Horse Pronto, but again it has fertilizer, and I don't want fertilizer. I want a single seed tank of as big a capacity as possible. Oh, that one's not bad. That's 6 meters, but only requires 220. That's from the premium DLC, isn't it? Not bad. But again, it takes a lot of that 6,000 litres is going to be taken up by fertiliser, which I do not want. That will do 5,000 litres. That's 9 metres, but requires obviously being attached to that. And again, most of that 5,000 litres is probably going to be taken up by fertiliser, so... I mean, those are cedars from Stevie that have nice big tanks, but again, they do combine seed and fertiliser. I think the only one then that fits my need at the minute is that one. Possibly going to get one of those then, because the other two do not do direct drill. The letdown. And I know that's 3,100 litres of just pure seedy goodness in that one. Which machine have I got? I've got one of these ones, haven't I? So potentially my seeder holds more seed, but is only 3 metres. Right, okay, got that. What we're going to do though, whilst we are in the streamy part of the stream, and not the recording part of the stream, is we're going to take this back to the store. We're going to get rid of this pallet, because this pallet only has a 10,000 litre capacity, which is a little bit unsuitable for what I want really. And then we need to get the other pallets. Mary Poppins ones, and then we can get them on that trailer. And that would be better, I think. I do like this map, I must admit. I do really like playing on this map. It's one of the reasons why the Cork County Farms map kind of got shelved. Because at least on this map I am making progress and I am actually working towards things. Oh, is that the airdrop thing that you was on about? Do I have airdrop anywhere? Where is airdrop? Settings, does that come under? Is that under general? Airdrop. You know, it's already turned off. I don't have airdrop on my phone. I've already turned it off. It's already off. Probably something I've never ever used in my life. And that's probably something I've never used on any of my phones, because obviously every time I get a new phone I just clone the settings from the old one. So it couldn't have been an option that I had turned on my old phone or my phone before that. Intel i9, I did get the Intel i9 14900K processor, yes. I did get that processor for my new system. Yeah, the K's the unlocked one, so if you want to dabble with overclocking and stuff you can do, but I don't think I'm going to bother on the i9. I think it's going to be so much of an upgrade from what I'm using now, I'm not going to need to overclock. I think the speed that it runs at out of the box is already better than my overclocked i7 8700K that I've got now. So I'll be quite happy with that. I went for 128GB of RAM, John. I did. But I'd really future-proof myself and went for 128 gig. 4 32 gig sticks. 6,000 megahertz out of the box. No need to fiddle with them. So as long as the motherboard is set to like the thingamajiggy doodah thing, the thingamabob setting thing in the BIOS, they should just run at 6,000 perfectly. I mean, you should obviously you can overclock them if you wanted to stupid speeds, but again, it's not something I'm going to mess with. And my video card is NVIDIA, yeah, RTX 4090. 4090. Most powerful card on the market currently. Before they come out with a 4080 Ti and stuff next year and make it obsolete, make my card obsolete. 800 watt power supply? No. No, as you might, I think have I not, did I not post the picture this afternoon of my power supply? Have I not twittered that? Because I got the power supply at lunchtime. Did I not Twitter it? Did I not post it? Because it's 1200 watt. Right, that has now been turned into an awesome capacity lime spreader. And now I should be able to pick up all the lime that's here. This is where my good buddy the autofill mod comes in very handy. I haven't got to sit here clicking the button 21 million times. It stops me having to like click, empty one pallet, click, empty one pallet, click, empty one pallet, click. I just click it once, and as you can see from the numbers on the screen, the mod detects all the bags that are in range that it can empty, and it just will work through them in number order. So I can leave that and go off and wander off and do something else, come back, and it'll be full. It'll have emptied all of the bags. One thing I don't want it to do is empty that. We'll move that one, because that's for the baler. I don't think it can empty that, because I think silage additives are liquid, and these pallets can't do liquids. But I will need another pallet like this for liquids. Yeah, it works on pallets, works on bags, works on anything. I can fill harvesters with empty harvesters with it if I wanted. You've seen me in Eureka Farms, was it? No, not Eureka Farms. Oh, what was the map I played? I used it to transfer manure to my manure spreaders. Empty the manure from the animals and take it straight to the field to refill and keep my manure spreaders filled in the field. I forgot what the name of the map was. The one I played before this. from what's his face? Ooh. Can't remember. Mine's drawing a blank. Me and Mr. Helgi played one of the map authors maps in multiplayer. The one before Stevie's. Bulk fill, yeah, bulk fill. That's it. Is it bulk fill? I think it's bulk fill, yeah. But I've got the one for FS22, which Loki sent me via Discord, because I don't think he's never publicly released it for FS22. He converted it for me and sent it to me, so I think I'm the only person with access to the bulk fill mod in FS22. And anytime I run into any issues, I just send him a message and he does an update and sends me back the working version. I don't know why he's never released it for FS22, because it's a very, very useful mod. Incredibly useful mod. Especially if you have lots of palette content, like, you know, we seem to have. There we go, strap that one on. We need to do the same then with seed, obviously. First of all, we'll buy the seed. And then we want pallets. All in here? Yes. That one. Make this one, because it's going to be seed, we might as well make it green. Loki did universal autoload complex Lua script. Yeah, I must admit I've never used his autoload mod. I always use the other one, the autoload specialization mod. I can't remember why. I think there's more modded vehicles that support the autoload specialization mod than there is that support Loki's. Certainly, from my travel around the net, getting mods and stuff. You're kind of pissed off, Law. Why, Barker? Why? Why? What's got you so mad? You had said your meters were getting changed today. They did a Helgi and only changed the one. Oh, they're half a job. Meter company. You was expecting to have your gas and electric meters changed today. Don't they have to send different people to do that? Because like an electrician can't touch the gas supply and a gas man can't touch the electricity. And typically speaking, you don't find many gas and electrician trained, dual trained peoples. Either way, they was meant to be doing both, so they should have sent you a gas man and an electrician. Okay. Oh, Barker's going to be sending an angry letter of complaint to his energy supplier. I hate to think how old our gas and electric meters are in this house. I know we had I'm sure we had a new electric meter. Sure we had that when the house, no we did, I don't think we did have a new electric meter when the house was rewired. We had a new circuit breaker box thing, but no, I don't think we've ever had new electric meters and gas meters. God knows how old they are in this house. And I don't know if we're ever likely to get new electric meters, because the electric companies always want to push these smart meter things on you. They always want you to have a smart meter now, and my old dear, my mother is absolutely dead set on anything like that. Dead against it. She's like, no, not being spied on. They're not telling me how much electric I should be using. They're not cutting me off when they want to. Says if I use my electric, I'll just pay for it. She says if I use a load of electric, bill me and I'll pay for it. She says, stop telling me to cut back. They don't tell you to cut back, they just tell you how much you use. You try telling her that, Barker. Okay, she's, you know... Just let her live in her world. Believe in what she believes. Right, which side am I loading that on? That's a discharge side. So I want the... auto load this time. Be on the other side. I do. I mean, those are my probably... I mean, I'm probably not going to get another one on there, in all fairness. So... But that's not a that's not a massive issue. I would say. If I can't, because my sprayer, my fertilizer sprayer, is actually got quite a decent size, decent capacity tank on it. So if I'm doing weed spraying or fertilizing, it's not really it's not very often I have to refill in the middle of a field. It's not. But that will do the trick. That there do what I need it to do for the future. Obviously, I would need to fill those bags up completely to the brim. However, I've only got 54 grand left in the bank account, and I'm pretty sure those bags can hold a lot more than I can buy at the minute. So we're not going to fill them. There is enough in there, in each of them though, to actually be quite useful. Yeah. Yeah. Yes? Dinner? Hello? Dinner time? Righto. Did hear her. I didn't want her to come all the way up the stairs, burst through the door, start moaning. I've been chatting you and you just ignore me. Right, may have to leave it there then. I think I got 3 videos recorded, didn't I? That's not too bad. At least I can batch render that in one sitting. So at least I've got like next week's videos and then the Mondays after. So at least I've got some content recorded today for the lovely, wonderful people of YouTube. In terms of Farm Sim. Football Manager is done till Saturday. So obviously I will need to sit down tomorrow or Sunday and do next Wednesday and Saturday's videos. I'm going to do the next Football Manager 24 stream after dinner, so we're all sorted there. But yeah, I've done quite a good job today, I think. Just need to make sure I save before I exit. Because I don't want to have to do all this afternoon's work again. Remember the time that happened? Remember? Remember berries? I have actually got, I think actually, if I think about it, I think I've got the Clarkson's farm map in this mod folder. I have. Chipping Norton! Oh, it's loading. It's trying to load. I feel like my ears want to pop, but they're not quite popping. That did it. %, 100%. No. They're in Clarkson's backyard. And you look, this is the office, ladies and gents. Look. This is where Clarkson sits. when he has his meetings with Cheerful Charlie and Caleb. And you come through here. I'm not sure whether that's actually going to be very useful for parking vehicles and stuff in, because that's quite low. Then you've got shed. And shed. Another shed. Bread cakes. Bread cakes. You produce bread cakes here, do you? Active production. Yeah, bread cakes. And here's all the equipment that obviously Clarkson and Gerald chained together. He's a security officer, Gerald, head of security. There's the big shed. Big shed that's not quite big enough for his tractor. The one that Caleb walked into when he got that fancy alarm system and set it all off and got smoke everywhere. Then you've got the tractors. You've got Caleb's class. Kind of got the Lambo. It's not really a Lambo. Like I say, it is a Deutschfahrer that they've just coloured grey. So I would probably switch that out for a Lambo. And probably I would switch this. And I would switch that now to the little tractor that Mrs. Clarkson uses. I'd probably get her one of them. That looks more like the actual tractor that Lisa has. I know she actually had like a little Massey, didn't she? Little Massey Ferguson. I'm sure that's what Clarkson got her. So it may in fact actually be, and with this being my my other moddy mod map thing, it's probably one of them. It's probably that one, actually. Lisa's tractor, little Massey. Red Massey. But there's options, lots of cool little options. I mean, obviously I've got... thought I had Lambo. That's the Chipping Norton one. Must be under large tractors then. Lamborghini! So I could put a proper Lamborghini in if I wanted to on this map. But yeah, this is like literally like, oh, he's got cows over here, look. Interesting. So I've not even had a chance to sort of go around the map and have a look. There's the farm shop. Here's the Diddley Squat farm shop, ladies and gents. That's where you pay for your milk. Oh, that's clever. Is that supposed to be Cheerful Charlie? Walking around. Or is it just people? Just people. And that's, yeah, that was his lambing shed that he's now turned into, obviously, the, now he's turned into his little cafe. his little farm shop cafe thing. And that's obviously where they do the cooking of the cafe, like the burgers and stuff. Not to be confused with the restaurant, which apparently exists out in one of the fields somewhere. Is it there? Yeah, there's the restaurant that he made in season 2. That the council objected to. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I need to do a stream on this map one day where I just come on and just do a day playing on this map and seeing what I find as I've got it installed. But yeah, that's going to be it for all things farm sim today. We're just going to have a quick look on the mod hub to see if we've had any new mods dropped today. I can do that whilst I'm in game, and then I'll go and get my dinner. Latest, Mason County. Oh, there's one of those Sinclair C50s, isn't it? Good evening to you, John. Wall-mounted pressure washer. Wall-mounted. Oh, I like the idea of that. Christmas decoration package. Soapbox racer kit. Cowshed with garage. Self-marketing. That's come back from FS19. I'm pretty sure. These are all the mods that have dropped today. That's a lot of mods. Lot of mods. Drone delivery. Recommended. And then I've got some stuff that needs an update. I need an update for that one. Not sure if I want to update that. I'll update that one though. Because I might have tweaked some of these, you know, myself. That one probably needs an update. I've not got round to doing it. Lumberjack should be the latest version. No, I haven't. Might have downloaded it from GitHub. Always a risk. Yeah, I think I don't need to update any more than that. Because anything else will likely be my own tweaks. Right then, folks. Like I said, we will be getting off now. I'm going to go and have my dinner. And then I will be back after dinner with the next Football Manager stream, FM24 stream. So I look forward to seeing you in probably half an hour or so. Maybe a little bit more than that. and I'll try not to have a danger nap. So, everybody who has tuned into today's stream, thank you for doing so. I will catch you later. Bye bye for now, everybody.